what's up, guys? We're gonna, jump right into it. We're gonna finish this up. Best action adventure game. You got 4: Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, God of War 3, Red Dead Redemption, Super Mario Galaxy 2. To me, I've played Red Dead. I have a friend who's playing Assassin's Creed right now, and God of War 3, my brother-in-law has played. To me, it's going to come down to God of War 3, Red Dead, and Super Mario, just because Assassin's Creed was actually released last week, and to me, the later a game takes to release, the worse it is off during the award show at the end of the year, just because it hasn't been around long enough for people to play it. So, to me, I think it's honestly going to come down to God of War 3 and Red Dead Redemption. I actually played Red Dead, had a lot of fun with it. I never beat it, because that game is just unholily long, because, I'm a completionist. I like to go out and, do everything. I think God of War 3 will end up taking the title just because it's such a huge game, and, it's a conclusion to the God of War trilogy, which is one of the biggest trilogies in gaming today, especially for Sony. That's their headliner for Sony's God of War. So I think God of War 3 will take the action adventure. Best shooter, once again, going to come down to Call of Duty and Halo, and to be honest, Call of Duty's got the bigger fan base. Call of Duty may end up winning. I haven't played Call of Duty, so I can't tell you. The only one I've played is Halo, but the other two are Battlefield 2, Bad Company 2, and Bioshock 2. I think Call of Duty's going to take it, and that's my opinion. Best handheld game, I'll have a handheld. I'm just going to run through it. God of War, Ghost of Sparta, Metal Gear Solid, Peace Walker, Professor Layton, and Super Scribblenauts. When you look at, big title games, God of War and Metal Gear Solid, one of those will probably end up taking it. Again, I can't give too much opinion because I don't have a handheld. Best PC game, Fallout New Vegas, Mass Effect 2, Sid Meier's Civilization 5, and StarCraft 2. StarCraft 2 will probably end up taking that. That was a big game to come out on the PC this year. Everybody was waiting for StarCraft 2, and there was so much anticipation. Everybody loved the game, so StarCraft 2 will probably end up taking the PC. Fallout and Mass Effect were really really made for the console gamer. So, in my opinion, StarCraft 2 will win. That's what I think should win. Best Wii game, we have Donkey Kong Country Returns, Kirby's Epic Yarn, Metroid Other M, and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Again, all staples in the franchise: Donkey Kong, Kirby, Metroid, and Super Mario. All first-party titles to the Wii game. To me, it sucks because Donkey Kong Country Returns actually comes out tomorrow. This is Saturday, November the 20th. Tomorrow's the 21st, so Donkey Kong Country comes out. I love Donkey Kong Country. I absolutely loved it. And once again, it comes back to the whole thing. It hasn't been out that long enough for people to get to enjoy the game and to give it a fair, honest review, because award shows are coming up at the end of the year. Who do I think will win? I think Super Mario Galaxy 2 has a chance of taking. Kirby's Epic Yarn, I heard, was actually pretty good. Metroid Other M, I've heard, was actually somewhere in the middle. So Super Mario Galaxy 2 has my bid, and I think it's also the one that will win. Best PS3 game, you got God of War 3, Heavy Rain, Mod Nation Racers, Red Dead. Red Dead was, across Xbox and PS3, so I think we're going to count that one out. The PS3 exclusives are the ones I think they're going to take the title. I think God of War 3 is going to win. Heavy Rain was actually, my brother-in-law told me it was actually really good. Mod Nation Racers, I've played it and I love it, but I think God of War 3 is definitely, it's Sony's headliner. It's the one that it's the one that brings in the big bucks. Everybody was excited for God of War 3. More than likely, God of War 3 is going to take the best PS3 title. Xbox 360, we got Alan Wake, Fable 3, Halo, and Mass Effect 2. It's between Alan Wake and Halo for me. I haven't played Alan Wake. I want to. I heard it did actually real well, and it's one that everybody's been waiting for a long, long time. I'll tell you that much. I think Halo will end up taking the title just because, as God of War 3 is Sony's headliner, Halo is Microsoft's headliner up until this year when Bungie quit. So, who do I think is actually going to take it? I think Halo will end up taking it because it's the staple for Microsoft, and that's just my general opinion. Studio of the Year, BioWare for Mass Effect 2, Blizzard, Bungie, and Rockstar. I honestly think Rockstar is going to take this one because Red Dead Redemption was, innovative. We haven't really had a country western game in a long time. Probably the last one I can remember that did really well was actually Red Dead Revolver, which was made by Rockstar. And Red Dead Redemption was a very good game. To To me, it comes down to Rockstar or BioWare, just because Bungie is Bungie. They're gonna make Halo. Halo is Halo. Blizzard, once again, Blizzard is World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is World of Warcraft. For me, Rockstar, they're a really big studio. They've developed a lot of games. I think Rockstar will take it. The big one, which is Game of the Year, Call of Duty, God of War 3, Halo, Mass Effect 2, and Red Dead Redemption. And this is probably the one that I've debated about the longest, because it's probably the one that everybody debates about the longest who's going to win. Again, it's all who has the biggest fan base. Because, and here's my one general complaint about fan voting, the fans are going to take the most popular game, and whatever category it's in, they're going to vote for it. Whatever the most popular title is in that category, they're going to vote for it. Call of Duty is a very, very, very popular title. And I think they could actually win Game of the Year. But when you look at, like, for example, the best human-female performance, the girl who plays the numbers lady, she's probably never played anything else in video gaming voiceovers. But people are going to pick it because it's Call of Duty. When you get into fan-based voting, and we're done with categories, by the way, when it's fan-based voting, like the MTV Movie Awards, who wins everything? Twilight and Disney films. Why? Because that's for the general what everybody likes. In which it sucks, because there are great games out there like Red Dead Redemption, like Mass Effect 2, who don't really get their chance in the spotlight because Call of Duty and Halo are so freaking big. If I had to choose one, I actually think Red Dead Redemption could be a Game of the Year for me. I enjoyed it. It was very fun. It was a big open world. It had a lot of gameplay developed to it. A lot of hours could be spent in that game. But once again, it's going to get overshadowed by Call of Duty and Halo, because whoever has the biggest fan base, they're going to pick that game. They're going to vote for it in whatever category it's in. Doesn't really care who else is in there. It's the same thing with the MTV Movie Awards and the MTV Video Music Awards. Whatever's popular, they're going to vote for it. In which I'm glad, when it comes to video games, there are some people who are going to, look at the content, who are going to look at, who did the best for what category, who innovated the most. But overall, the general consensus has shown that whatever's popular at the time, people are going to vote for it. Call of Duty and Halo, I'm pretty sure one of those will end up taking Game of the Year. I would like to see Red Dead Redemption take it, but then again, you got to look at fan base, popularity ratings, things like that. So that is the 2010 Spike TV Video Game Awards categories and nominations. I'll be sure to watch them, and whenever they're done, the next day, I don't know when December the 11th is, I'm pretty sure I'll be out of school by then. So I'll be sure to watch them. I'll be sure to write down all the winners, and then the next day, I'll be able to make a video, posting all the winners of all the categories and comparing them to, if I was right, if I was wrong. So my thing to everybody who watches this: go out and vote for your favorite games. It's on Spike.com. You just search for Spike 2010 Game Awards, whatever. Just type it in. Type it in on Google. It'll take you there. And take into consideration the games. Don't look at fan base. Don't look how popular Call of Duty is or how popular Halo is. Look at how much innovation games are. Look at the categories and really think about it. And by all means, tell everybody, if you have a friend who's a gamer, tell him to go vote. It's this whole, democracy thing. Let's get out there. Let's actually vote for something that people actually give a rat's ass about. So, December 11th is the actual award show. I'm not sure what time it starts. I'm not even sure what day December the 11th is on. But I'll be sure to check it out. I hope you guys check it out. And like I said, go out and vote, through all the categories. And until next time, I will be seeing you guys later. In case I don't see you guys before Thanksgiving, which is upcoming Thursday, I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you eat lots of turkey and lots of whatever you want to eat. I hope we all gain 100 pounds and get fat, and that way the whole world can be fat and it'll be grand and marvelous. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say. Anyway, I'm sorry, got distracted. Anyway, have a great Thanksgiving. I'll see you by then. As always, I'm Fallen Soldier 45. You guys have a great rest of the weekend. Take care, and I'll see you guys later.